Hello, callers. Welcome to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on three stories, starting with defender Samuel Umtiti, whose future at Barcelona is still not clear because he does not want to leave, and of course, with heavy criticism from the fans, from the media, from the Barca board, it have reached to an extent where Samuel Umtiti now is bashing on journalists, from his frustrations after a journalist asked him yesterday upon arriving at Barcelona from Ibiza in his short holiday, asking him that do he still have a place in the team? And he was like, yes, I have a place in my car. So things are getting more frustrated for Umtiti, and of course, he knows that it will not be easy on the side because the club are trying to take this matter to an extent where they can even end in court, due to termination of his contract. And with the end of August not far from now, which the summer transfer window comes to an end, we don't know if Umtiti will still be a Barca player or not because there's no willingness from him that he wants to leave. So we're going to be discussing much about that. Then secondly, we are going to be discussing about Memphis Depay. The Spanish media outlets, many of them have been going like crazy with Memphis Depay over his brilliant performance, since he's arrived at Barca. And of course, guys, we can see a new signing who is very desperate to be a leader in that dressing room, post Messi era. And we can see Depay and also the young, as I said in my previous episode, those are the two guys that are showing some promising signs. They are showing us they want to hold this Barca team to a new level. And of course, we are going to be focusing on the brilliance of Memphis Depay so far, with the brilliance he has been showing to us, in all his games so far. I don't think Depay have done something horrible. Nothing. Depay have been so brilliant, and of course, what a free signing for us. What a player he is, and of course, he has got the media in Spain really amazed with his performances. So we're going to be discussing much more on Memphis Depay as we move ahead. Then to conclude, we are going to be talking about Christian Romero. Of course, we have been talking about this guy. He was playing in Atalanta. Now he has been signed in Tottenham Hotspur. Barca was linked with him for some time, of course, to come, but things never really worked out because finally the money was not there, financial issues. And just recently, Christian Romero have been discussing and of course revealing some things that were on the background when he was linked to Barca constantly, saying that Lionel Messi, who was a Barca player by then, was putting a lot of pressure and was really wanting him to come to Barca. Despite that, Ronald Koeman was not really in favor of that move. So we're going to be looking at what Christian Romero said in much details as we progress. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories, please do well to subscribe to the channel if you're a Barcelona supporter, and also endeavor to watch this video right up to the very end. Samuel Umtiti has cut a comical figure in recent weeks in more ways than one. His future at Barcelona remains under constant scrutiny, and if reports are to be believed, he is at odds with the club as they seem to be running out of patience with his unwillingness to seek a move away. He has also endured the outrage of fans who are frustrated with the lack of quality he has demonstrated on the pitch, his injury-prone nature, and the amount of money he is draining due to his rather massive wage. Barcelona have tried to seek a transfer for him on multiple occasions, with the World Cup winning attracting, interest from a few League One sides despite his track record of injury since 2018. Umtiti, however, remains adamant on staying and wanting to prove himself to the coaches and the fans. The whistles directed towards the Frenchman after the Joan Gamper game against Juventus were a clear indication of fans' stance on whether he should stay or leave. Yet, with the summer transfer window almost at its end, there looks to be no sign of the departure of Umtiti. So upon arrival in Barcelona from Ibiza, journalist Maria Garridos asked the defender if he had a place in the team. Umtiti responded with a snide comment to her, saying, "I have a place in my car," seemingly inviting her to accompany him, but also making a frustrating retort to save face. The centre-back is perhaps reasonably tired of all the criticism he has endured in recent weeks, and maybe, just maybe, also an indication that he wishes to continue at Barca and nothing else. Then on to the next story of discussion. With a stunning first goal for Barcelona against Athletic Club Bilbao, Memphis Depay has already endeared himself to the Catalan faithful after a wonderful display of quality and mentality since arriving at the club. He has been a live wire since pre-season and has carried his form into the two official opening matches of the 2021-22 campaign. fans, pundits, and the media alike are waxing lyrical about the Dutchman. So this is evident from today's edition of the newspaper Sport. Memphis Depay has been highlighted, as a reference point for Barcelona and all the players inside the dressing room for having arrived and shown his quality immediately. Possessing the caliber he does, he did not have any shortage of lucrative offers from clubs across Europe after his contract with Lyon ran out. However, his immense winning desire made him choose Barcelona despite a lower salary. He aims to be the focal point of this team and win lots of trophies. Highlighted alongside this is Mundo Deportivo newspaper. So is the synergy he shares with his compatriot Frankie de Jong. Depay and de Jong already have great chemistry, due to their time together with the Netherlands national team. De Jong has undoubtedly helped Memphis settle into the team, and their connection is evident on the pitch. With Memphis emerging as a star in attack, De Jong looks to be the leader and orchestrator in the middle of the park. Together, they seem ready to carry this Barcelona team into the future. Then, on to the final story of discussion. Argentina international Christian Romero says that Lionel Messi wanted him to join Barcelona before, he departed Camp Nou this summer. So, there were a few whispers that Barcelona were keen on a 23-year-old, but the defender ended up signing for Tottenham Hotspur. Romero also now have spoken about the rumors and says Messi was keen for him to swap Atalanta and head to the Camp Nou. Going by what he said, the fact that Messi would want me in this team and that he wanted me to come to Barcelona is amazing, he said. The team that PSG have built is crazy. I'm a bit sad about how Leo left Barcelona. I thought he would have stayed there forever. I wish him all the best. He's a great person and hopefully he can win everything alongside the other Argentinians there. Romero is one of the host of players that Barcelona were linked with during the summer, but the club's financial problems made for a very difficult transfer window. Report also suggested that Ronald Koeman wasn't too keen on signing Romero. The Dutchman felt he was already covered, at centre-back following the arrival of Eric Garcia. So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching and hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please endeavor to do so you always stay in touch with the latest Barcelona news, transfer rumors, many more here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.